Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. I am Fields and Skylines, and you are watching Let's Play Farming Simulator 22, The Valley, the Old Farm. Let's become a billionaire. We're still here we have moved here to July. Lots to get done this month. We have, for this episode, we're going to have a harvest of wheat and some wrapping of straw or baling of straw to do and getting some fields ready to be planted with barley in September. Um, as I record this, the game is telling me that it's going to be raining in July until about 10:30. So I kicked um, some workers off to do some of the other stuff. But when we jump into the game, you'll see. I also have everything sold for this month. We had uh, going forward. But let's recap before we get into what I've got done. Let's recap here real quick. Um, June. So if we take a look at June, uh, we had juice. We sold our new goods of aged cheese. We sold grape juice, apple juice, raisins. We've sold, and we did pretty well. Um, we made approximately $147,000 in revenue, which is really good. I'm not going to lie, that's not a bad month this early into a playthrough. However, we did spend a lot of money. If we take a look at June, we actually are going to end up losing money, um, if it's possible. It is. Why? Because landscaping really was expensive. And what do we landscape? Well, we landscape that field to make it kind of layered, to have chickens on the bottom, sheep on top. Uh, it didn't get the greatest. I probably could stick another couple 100,000 into it, which I will. Once we have way more money, I will clean that area up. As we add more sheep pen up there, more chicken coops on the bottom. But we spent 92,000, almost $93,000 landscaping. We bought a sheep pen and sheep to fill it. We bought some chickens and a chicken pen. We bought more cows. And then we repaired a bunch of our tractors, which is something we have to do as they get older. They're going to need more maintenance. I'm keeping an eye out for uh, keeping an eye out for equipment in the used bin that we might be able to use. Haven't had much come through. But yeah, if we look at our total expenses, holy cow, it's like $264,000. Quite a bit. So we lost about 117,000 that month, but we're still positive money. Um, we were saving up for a lot of that uh, sheep cost and chicken costs, so it's all right. Like I said, it was just the landscaping bill that got a little bit out of hand, a little crazy. Wages pretty much in line, water, property maintenance, all that stuff. I don't mind, but I wish I was better at the landscaping. All in all, though, we are sitting around. Um, well, when we start the episode, it'll be a little bit different because this is the number that it was at midnight, 49,027. Um, so there it is. Not too bad. I think we had a lot of growth this month. Just 100 more sheep. We added 300 more chicken. We're going to add more chicken next month, which is just more eggs. We added, um, like I said, all the repairs to machinery, cows, like so. We grew a lot, and we're in good shape. So with that, let's talk about what I've got done already. I've got everything sold that needs to be sold this month, which is like the cheese, the butter, honey, maple syrup, olives, like you name it. If it's eggs, melons, everything is sold. So that takes us to what we're going to be doing today, and that is basically focusing on the harvest and the contract and getting fields ready for planting. So I will see you all shortly in the yard, and we will get started with the farming. See you in a bit. All right, we are in the field. Well, we're in the yard, and we are going to get ready to go ahead and do our. Why did that not pick it up? Can I not? Huh. That's interesting that whatever that is causes me not to be able to pick up the trailer very well. All right, well, we are here. We're going to get the wheat harvested and this field ready for barley planting next month. We'll also get the straw off of it. We do have a worker currently mowing some grass for silage on a contract because, we need every dollar we can get because we have, gosh darn, we have a lot we need to do. We're sitting at 86,000. You saw the financial recap. So yeah, we're in pretty good shape. We did purchase a lot of stuff last month. All good growth opportunities. And I'm just going to leave this right in here. And let's go ahead and pick up the header. And we will get to work. I don't know how long it'll take. This isn't a very big field. But I know it'll be nice just to have the wheat as backup. And then it'll also be nice just to have straw. Because straw is like we're going through straw pretty crazy. And that does not help. Doing that did not help. Losing a little bit, but we will continue on. And like I said, in the future, this field I think could be a good field to expand our cows, and we can maybe add some beef cattle fields in here. We could expand and add more chicken if we want to. So this field isn't a bad field. For now, it's just going to be our second barley field to support the chickens we do have, and then possibly flour. Sorghum is another good flour crop to plant, as is wheat, of course. As you can see, I still have the bales to pick up. I haven't checked them to see if they've turned to silage yet. I usually leave them out until they do turn to silage, and then I put them up into the rafters. We have a lot of silage. I put a load, 23,000 liters, into a mixer. And that's working hard on getting where are they here? In fact, it's red, so it looks like it is full up. We'll turn that off. We'll probably need to load up some more silage in here for the next batch of runs. But that mixer keeps up pretty well. We probably build another mixer down here if we do bring more cows down here. Although if we do beef cattle, it'll only just need hay. So we'd probably have some sort of bale storage, some sort of, a couple pens, 2-3 pens, whatever the case. So yeah, I think we are progressing nicely. And with that, though, I think what we'll do is we'll kick off a time lapse where I'm going to go through, get this field harvested, and also continue on with the contract. And then I'll jump back in a little bit. So here's to a good time lapse. So most of the work is done. We have to complete the contract yet, and then we have to pick up bales, and we have to get this field ready for planting, which means it has to be mulched and it needs to be limed, but that's not that big a deal. So all in all, we had a pretty good harvest on this field. I think um, we came in around what was it, 47 or so thousand uh, liters of wheat to go with. Um, am I missing some? Oh, there they are. Like, where do they go? You know, got the bales that we got. Why are they not getting picked up? I'm just having all sorts of difficulties today. There we go. So we got 8 bales of wheat straw, which is the same as any other straw, which will be helpful. Probably going to need it with the cows, feed, and for bedding. I want to pick these all up. I don't know if they're ready. Let's take a quick peek here. Silage, perfect. They are ready. So we sold all the extra silage from the contract, made quite a bit of money. As you can see, I have not closed out the contract yet. We'll do that once we get to the top of the farm after we pick up all these bales. So we have enough silage on the farm. We're going to sell some at peak. We have a whole nother mowing to do, which I think we'll probably just turn all into bales. There's more contracts we're going to do. So we're going to buy. I'm trying to decide if I want to buy more cows or if I want to buy production. And why? Well, cows gives us more milk and will make us more money because our aged cheese factory will spin through all the milk we can give it. So there's that. But also, we're starting to get to the point where I don't know what to do with the manure or slurry. We have plenty of herbicide. We have plenty of fertilizer. Is that all of them? Looks like all of them. Plenty of slurry, plenty of fertilizer, or plenty of herbicide, plenty of fertilizer. So, there's that urea. There's the manure pellet plant out there. 85,000, 75,000. We could purchase. We could buy one and get cows, which is kind of what I'm leaning at. Buying the manure one, getting cows, and as well, shipping off all the manure we have, make pellets. I don't know if we have enough manure though where we'll be able to keep that thing completely busy, but manure pellets are a start, and we can use them, I think, in the heating plant once the heating plant is purchased, or I think we can just sell them up at wholesale. Let's go ahead and drop this in as they all appear up there, set, and we look good. So yeah, let me show you what I'm talking about. So if we go into our construction menu and we look at productions, heating plant, as you can see, takes pellets, manure pellets. And it makes electricity, ash, and heat. And if we take a look at manure pellets at 75,000, it just takes manure and turns into pellets. The urea is right here. 85 grand, it takes slurry and turns into urea. I don't remember what we need urea for. I think it might have been in the herbicide. production. So let's see if I can't find. Herbicide, where are you? And I know you're saying, hey, but we have an $80,000 purchase we have to make again. And I'm okay with that because we are going to have a couple more contracts that are going to be out of this world, both this month, next month. So where is it? I may have passed it already. Acetic acid. Here, no, fuel refinery plant. Herbicide there. The herbicide needs acetic acid and urea to make herbicide. I would just sell the urea, quite honestly, or I might continue making it into liquid fertilizer and selling that. But that's kind of where we're at. I think I'm going to buy 75 grand, buy the manure pellets, and then buy cows. I think I'm going to do that here this episode. First, though, let's go ahead and take a look at the contracts. I am going to collect this 18,990. So that is even more money to throw into our coffers. 18,990, which isn't too bad. But when we look at some of these other ones, Field 87 needs to go up to the biogas. Now I'm looking at the equipment. I'm not too cool on the equipment. So we'll probably have to do this one with our own equipment. So this will be, I'm going to accept some of these for next episode. This one, Field 88, it's going to be, hey, we're going to actually borrow equipment on this one. So I kind of think I dig the mower. Plus it's an extra header. Hey, Bob. So we're going to accept that contract, and we're going to do these next episode. Don't worry. I'm looking at these harvestings. There's really none here that I want to do. I was thinking about buying one of these fields, like Field 72, because it's close by, and then just keeping it and barley and making straw from it. But to me, it's just not worth it. These billing ones are better. They're worth more money. Field 8 is fairly large. Again, I'm not digging the equipment, so we're going to hold off on this. But I'm going to do a quick save. But yeah, what we need to do is finish up this episode. And how we're going to finish this up is I need to mulch, and I need to lime. Because if we look at our calendar here, barley gets seeded in September. So yeah, we could do it next month. But why not just get it out of the way? So, and it's not hard work. And it'd be a great way to end this episode. So yeah, we'll end this episode. I'm going to probably get this started. We'll set off a worker, and then I'll go figure out how to, I'll start buying the cows. Another 30 cows. And then I'll buy the manure. We got to probably put some straw into the cow pen, but we're good otherwise. And we're moving on. We should have a full chicken coop next month. Although 200 or so of them will be baby chicks, so they won't be giving us eggs anytime soon. That's okay. Here we are. Let's go ahead and unfold. So I don't remember if Start From Zero has 50,000 or 25,000, but I'm sure I can get bags. So I'm not too worried. We're going to round up to 80 because remember, there are no $5,000 bags unless there's 25s. which would be nice. So we'll check that out. I'm going to actually just kick off a worker. However they go, they go. Hopefully they don't get stuck. And let's go ahead and construction and hit tools. 500,000, 1,000,000, 100,000. So we need 75,000. So we'll go ahead and jump here. I know. Let's get the cows. So brown Swiss. We're gonna do 15. Buy. Yes. Okay. And we're gonna send these down towards the farm. And then we'll jump up to the store and we'll buy, or I can just buy it. And take a worker sit up here. Drive. All the way down here. This is going to be probably a chain reaction because we're probably going to then also need to buy a milk trailer or something like that. Because I think these cows will put us over the amount of milk that can be purchased. Oops, I need big bags. So we need 75,000. Let's see what we got. 50. So we can do a 50 and 3 tens. So 80 grand. We get ripped off a little bit, but that's okay. So we're going to go buy, and buy. So that should be 80 grand. We now own the manure thing. So we are going to get into a tractor. This tractor. And then we are going to transport as much manure as we can, which means we need to use this. Yep. And then I think what I'm going to do is probably make liquid fert, and we may sell that. Where am I going? So that's something I'm going to think about. So yeah, didn't come up with a question of the day. We didn't talk about the question of the day yet. Just realized all of that. So let me start this loading, and then we'll get to. Wow, what happened? It's not filling. I can't put manure in this. I thought I could. Well, that's going to require a couple extra trips, I guess. Let's go put this away. Right. I thought we could put manure in this. I guess not. Oh well. We'll just have to do a few trips with the trailer. In fact, I might jump on to my car, because my truck can do 8,000, and then I can pull the trailer that does like 24,000, and that'll just make it a little bit quicker. So yeah, so we're gonna go take care of that. Let's talk about the question of the day, which was, what was it? I think it was something about, will we earn enough money to be billionaires on this playthrough or something like that. Um, it was it was a little bit longer. It was something like, do you think we'll earn $1 billion, or do you think we'll ever get in a place where if we played long enough, we would get to $1 billion? I honestly think if we were on the PC, I would say definitely, just because you can set up like course play and all that stuff. But um, on the console, you don't have that luxury, so it's a little bit harder. Like I spent a bunch of time just selling everything, um, which I could make those into episodes. Episodes of just where hey, we're just gonna sell stuff, and that might be all right. But in the big picture of stuff, I think it's just gonna get very time consuming. So I don't know if we're gonna get there or not. I would love to. I am gonna do my best to get, to do $1 billion. But yeah, I think it's going to be a bit more challenging just because we don't have all the course play and everything like that that we could have to help us out. Um, so yeah, and then how about the new question for commenting down below is quite simple. What are you looking forward to in Farming Simulator 25? Like, um, for me on the console, it's the GPS and all the improved AI. I think that's pretty good. The third party view seems interesting. Uh, but I'm looking forward just to the improved AI. What else? So let me know. I just answered the question. I'm an idiot. That's all right. You heard my answer to the question. What are you looking forward to in Farming Simulator 25? Please let me know in the comments what you're looking forward to in Farming Simulator 25. Also, let me know if you are going to be a day one player or if you're going to wait some time before you purchase. Also, let me know if you're a PC or console player. Lots of stuff to let me know about in the comments. But I think with that, we're going to wrap up this video. I'm just going to buy the rest of the cows, take this stuff over there to the manure plant, and get it processing, I guess would be the term. The good news is we have a tractor and a thing over there to be able to be used for selling. That's why we bought that tractor and whatnot. So any pellets we get, we're going to sell. We're not going to be able to buy the refinery or the heating plant anytime soon, really. So we're just going to sell the pellets. I mean, it's a big profit. So that's what we're going to do with it for now. Heat would be even better, but selling them will be a profit. And since they're pellets, you don't have to sell them every month. You can sell them at peak times, or when the thing starts to get full. So yeah, so I think I'm gonna drive this over there. I'm gonna end the video there. I'll get that field all ready for planting. I'm gonna get a bunch of manure over there and turned on. But with that, I want to say thank you for watching, and like this video if you enjoyed it. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Share my channel with your friends if you think they would like farming videos I'm doing. And with that, I hope you have yourselves a great rest of your day, and I hope to see you back next time. Goodbye.